I also don't understand why you think hapo hivyo Maverick Mason anasema I don't understand why you think I wanna be your man. Hey Maverick, hello, how are you?
Can you hear me loud and clear? I hope.
How are you doing?
I am amazing. It's a bit cold in Amsterdam, but we survive. Yeah.
Oh, you are in Amsterdam.
Yeah, that's correct.
Wow, nice to meet you. So I thought, but originally you are from Zimbabwe, right?
Born and raised.
Ah,
I am
fantastic.
African blood and born and raised through and through.
Amazing. I was so excited about you being from Zim. I hear it's called Zim, right? Not even Zimbabwe. Because
Yeah.
amazing friends
We
from
definitely
there.
call it Zim.
I love it. I love it. We can't say Kenya. Kenya, I'd just rather say the whole of it. It's not like as interesting as Zim. So nice to meet you. You guys are using the dollar and you're in Amsterdam. You're also. So how is life? Because I love your music. We love it. We have jumped to it right now. I love your name. I don't know where you got the inspiration, but I love Maverick City. So you can start by introducing your name, yourself rather.
Well, yeah, I think I can start with the name Maverick Mason. Maverick basically means independent-minded. And growing up, I was always, I was always a bit of a creative kid. I was always a bit different in a way. And that obviously gave me some direction as to what I wanted to call myself. Hence, I called myself Maverick.
Wow.
From Zimbabwe, I'm 25 years old. I'm a singer, songwriter, all-round creative, entrepreneur, businessman. Honestly, I'm quite a lot of things.
You're multi-talented, multifaceted. So that's amazing. I was going through your bio and I definitely agree with you. Energies don't lie. I love Get Over Yourself. What was the inspiration behind the song? And I love the beats. Who produced them? Maybe you can give us a background on it.
Yeah, basically, I think I was in the gym one day and I literally walk up to this girl because I'd seen her in the gym a lot. I was struggling myself with being consistent with going to the gym, but I saw she was pretty consistent with it. And I wanted to just find out where she gets that inspiration to come to the gym consistently, what she, what her secret trick was. And, she gave me this attitude as if I was like trying to hit on her. And I was like, yo, just help yourself.
That's like Get Over Yourself. That's why you said I don't understand why you think I want to be your man.
Precisely.
Wow.
I was like, where are you getting this idea from?
That's amazing. Normally when I ask people to tell me about the inspiration of songs, they're like, oh, it just came about. No one has ever given me a backstory of something that happened. And then that's really amazing. So when did you start singing this particular? Because I know you've been gifted from a long time ago, but now professionally, when did you start?
I definitely started this year. So in 2022, I think something just flipped in my brain. And I was like, if I don't follow my dream, if I don't chase it, I'm going to be a bitter old man who's telling other kids not to follow their dreams and full of regret. And I didn't want that for myself.
Wow.
So,
wow.
Yeah.
That's touching. That's amazing because that applies to all of us. Whenever you have a dream, you just have to live it. So, do you maybe have an idea? Are you already shooting the video, or won't you do the video? Because I'm just curious on what the video will contain. I feel like you should have the gym scene, but maybe we should hear from you.
Yeah, I think definitely the video is definitely in the works. I'm just trying to really think of a good concept because for me, quality is the most important thing.
Yeah.
So I'd rather produce something of quality than not, than produce something that's just to get something out there. You know what I mean? So I really want a good concept, and I haven't really gotten there yet. I guess, the creative cloud, everything going on, it's quite a lot for me to deal with. But yeah, it's definitely in the works. I've got a friend who's a videographer, and planning some things. But that's all I can say for now.
Wow, fantastic. So now that you have started producing music professionally in 2022, what is your vision? Because if that's already your first song and your first jam, I love it already. And I'm so sure you're going to do amazing on the video. So what is your dream moving forward?
I think I want to be recognized in Africa to begin with, and then expand my music maybe via the diaspora to places like Netherlands and the UK, the States. But I have a very global vision. So this is only the beginning. We're only just getting started, but the dream is huge.
Yeah, fantastic. So, are you signed or are you an independent artist?
I'm not signed.
Mhm.
I just, yeah, I'm independent and yeah, I'm studying, finishing my degree as well. So
Mhm.
there's a lot going on around me, I'd say, but
Mhm.
we push, we move.
Ah, nice. So, who produced your beats? I'm just curious because it's amazing the beats to the song.
I got the beat, basically, I bought the beat off YouTube and then I got a friend of mine to mix and master it.
Ah.
Um, so it was like sort of one person makes the beat
Mhm.
and then Fanas makes like the mix and mastering and I brought the vocals and then I wrote the song and then
Mhm.
Fanas produced it basically in terms of like mixing and mastering.
Ah, fantastic. So I feel like today is a very interesting day because I initially have Babe on Trey, who's also a student in balancing music. So I just had you state you're about to finish your degree. So how are you
Yeah.
balancing the two? Because I know studies require commitment and also music require a lot of commitment. How are you going about it?
I mean, it's a lot of sometimes late nights and some weekend. Like I work every day. I would say
Mm-hmm.
I don't have like a weekend where I'm like resting or something like that. Because if I'm
Wow.
not like doing my school stuff, I'm doing something creative. If I'm
Mm-hmm.
not doing something creative, then yeah. But like music energizes me. So let's say when school is draining me and I start to
Yeah.
work on a song,
Wow. Mm-hmm.
then I've got energy. So I don't know. It just makes sense in a way.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. So, going through your history, I know you've stated before, like your dad exposed you to music at a young age. So, what do you feel is the role of maybe parents in inspiring kids to be what they want to be in terms of being creative, especially African parents who are not really open-minded to having creative kids? What is your opinion on the same?
I think it's tough to be honest because as much as my dad may have exposed me to different genres of music because
Mm-hmm.
he listened to everything from Oliver Mtukudzi, Alec Macheso to Jordan Sparks and Lionel Richie. So like it
Mm-hmm.
was all across the board. But for me to make music was a completely different story. Um, yeah, for him it was also pretty tough to accept. But I think now my parents are starting to slowly kind of get along with the idea because I
Mm-hmm.
just kept on pushing it. I was just like, this is who I am. This is who I'm meant to be.
Yeah.
So eventually, you guys have to come around because
Mm-hmm.
uh, I saw no other path for my life besides making music.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, it took a lot of time because I mean I'm 25 now, but I've been making music since I was 10. But only now are they really starting to be like,
Mm-hmm.
yo,
To buy
this
into the
kid
idea,
can
yeah?
actually do something with this.
Ah,
Yeah.
fantastic. I love it. Keep going. I feel like you're the right person for me to ask because I kind of forgot to ask the other artist. I would really want to understand you as an artist and your parents now coming to terms that you have chosen the musical path. Why do you feel like parents are not supportive of kids who want to be musicians, who just want to be in the creative industry? From your own analysis, what do you think the issue is?
I think the issue in Africa, honestly, is we know maybe about four professions: lawyer, doctor,
Mm-hmm.
pharmacist, accountant. And if you're
Yeah.
not those four, it's like they
You're
don't
a
really understand
failure.
that world.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like parents have an issue with, you're their child after all. They want you to succeed. They want you to be fine on your own. They want you to be independent. But
Mm-hmm.
then if they don't understand the world you're getting into and they're just like, I don't know how you make money with music. I don't know how
Mm-hmm.
you're going to survive. My kid. Oh my God. Then it becomes very scary for them.
Okay. In Kenya, we say sawa sawa, meaning like that's okay. So that's amazing just to hear from you and getting a perspective from someone in the music industry. And I'm so sure you have really inspired a lot of people watching you from home. So maybe to just finish off the interview, what did you tell to someone who's in school and trying to balance their studies with music and still dealing with parents who are not supportive of their art? Maybe what did you tell such a person and they're really passionate about music?
I would say don't stop.
Mm-hmm.
And number two, you're young, you have time. So
Mm-hmm.
don't put this unnecessary pressure on yourself to make it in a year or to make it in 2 days. Like,
Mm-hmm.
do your thing, innovate, experiment, have fun. Most important thing is to have fun. But like, just do it. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the rest will make sense later.
Wow, just do it. I love it. I love it. So where do we get you on social media and then we listen to your jam?
Yeah, on social media, it's just underscore Maverick Mason. So yeah, just the way it's spelled. And I have a website, but if you go to my Instagram, then you have access to all of me, basically.
Wow. Thank you so much for coming through, and I also love the way you are dispersing your music to different platforms and streaming platforms, and for people to get them at those particular points. Thank you so much for coming through. We had Maverick Mason in studio. All the best, all the way from Zim and now in Amsterdam. So thank you so much for coming through, and bye-bye.
Cheers.
Black Market Records.